I can provide you the time of your life next Friday, if you like, because it's our something for the weekend slot, and the weekend's going to start early if you live in Yarmouth or on the Isle of Wight. The Shalfleet Shanty singers, who are alliterative beyond belief, will be there at the community hall in Yarmouth. Doing what? I'm not quite sure, but Martyn Waitt certainly does, because he's one of the singers who will be entertaining you. Martyn, good morning to you.
Good morning, Nick.
So look,
sorry?
The Shalfleet singers, you sound like shanty singers. Does this mean we're just going to get all this sort of, sea shanty type things?
That's exactly it. Not like the last record you played, that's for sure.
No, I can see
that.
So,
yeah, we do a sort of combination of work songs and ballads, or four-bitters as they're known as. We're singing about 26 songs. So,
crikey, that's good. So how long have you been going then, Martyn?
2 years. We started up 2 years ago, put an advert in the paper. I've loved, sort of folk music and particularly sea shanties for years.
Yeah.
Thought I'd start a group up, put an advert in the paper, thinking we'd have about 6 guys and we'd all sing shanties. And on the first night, 5 men turned up and 6 women. So we had to change it from shanty men to shanty singers. So we're a sort of mixed group.
That's good. This isn't like the world of Morris dancing then, where women aren't allowed.
No. Well, some shanty men, of course, some shanty groups only have men in them.
Yes, right. But you've included the ladies in as well.
Oh, I had to make a decision as to whether we would include them or not.
It'd be rather shame to keep them out, wouldn't it? Really, I can see.
Well, that's right. So we meet every night, every Monday night down at the Horse and Groom at Ningwood on the Isle of Wight, and we have a jolly good sing-song, and that was really the objective of the group, to have a good sing-song.
Right, and then you decided you obviously got so good at it, you thought we can go out and entertain others, and Yarmouth is a good place to go for, isn't it, really, with the harbour down there and their connections to the sea, so to speak.
That's right. They started to, the landlord at the Horse and Groom said, you started to sound better, and that led into us doing one little concert in the village hall at Shalfleet.
Yeah.
And that was so successful, we raised £300 for the RNLI, that we decided we'd go a bit bigger, and we've got they call it Choyd, which is the community hall of Yarmouth and District. And we can take about 100 people there, so that should be good. And we're raising funds for 4 different organisations, the RNLI again, the actual community hall itself, because one of the problems we have on the Isle of Wight, that, as I think in every local authority, they're pulling money off these things and they're having to be run by charities. So also the Freshwater Leisure and Community Centre, the same things happen there, the swimming pool. They pulled the funds off that, so that's being run by a charity. And also for the Isle of Wight Special Olympics Fund, so that's where the money's going to, 4 different charities.
And it's next Friday at the community hall in Yarmouth. Right.
Yep.
And it's at 7:30.
Yep.
And what about you as a group? You still got you got still your 6 men and 5 women, or the other way round?
There's about 15 of us.
Really? Oh gosh, you've expanded
we've got
then.
a few instruments there, banjos, guitars.
Oh right.
We got one very good flute player, so they'll have a good sing-song. They'll have a good night there.
So you've expanded out from not just singing the song, because normally, of course, sea shanties would be unaccompanied, wouldn't they?
Some of them we do unaccompanied, that's absolutely right. Some of the work songs we do unaccompanied. And some of them we, put a bit of musical accompaniment.
That sounds rather nice. That sounds right. Oh, great. That sounds good, that, Martyn. It sounds like a cracking night out, that, then. So 7:30 next Friday, on the 17th of March, at the Community Hall in Yarmouth, to go along and listen to the Shalfleet Shanty singers, plus guests and all the other bits and pieces that go with them. It's not just singing, it's all sorts of music by the sound of it.
That's right.
Yeah,
so
great.
It should be a good night, and
get down there
we
and
hope that we'll have a good attendance. Tickets are £6, and I think in the local press it says where you can get the tickets from. We've got various shops and places around the area where people can get tickets.
Right, that sounds good.
But if they like to give me a ring, I can always do that. So my number, 01983
01983
531
548.
548.
OK, that sounds good. Martyn, thanks very much indeed for joining us. Martyn Waitt from the Shalfleet Singers. They'll be singing shanties and playing tunes for your delight next Friday, and all of that money going to local charities as well, which is cracking. And the group have expanded in the last 2 years as well, by the sound of it. Sounds rather good. You might even fancy joining them yourself and find out a bit more about it. Get online, because they do have a YouTube video. You can hear some of the music they do. We've actually put a link from the BBC Radio Solent website onto theirs as well, to their YouTube watch site, and you can listen to them as well as watch them. Good luck to the guys, I say.
BBC Radio Solent.